Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jameson Wolf here. I've been wanting to do this series for quite some time, pertaining to Alan Watts. Now, Alan Watts was a big teacher of mine growing up. I first discovered him on YouTube, and I remember that day. And I began listening to his lectures, and I really realized that I resonated with him quite a bit. There were quite a few teachers out there, philosophers and spiritual teachers, but for some reason his voice and his use of words resonated quite deeply with me. And so I began listening to his stuff quite religiously, almost, to use that word. And I would find myself listening to him and his lectures on while I was driving, and while I would be meditating, and while I'd be like standing outside, and in between clients. And I found myself applying a lot of his concepts to my life and my coaching, and his lectures have had a huge impact on me and the way that I perceive my reality. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of share some of the things and my own interpretations of what he brought to the table, to the Western world. And I don't claim to know exactly his definitions and his own beliefs, but I thought it'd be fun to share my interpretations of it. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do in this series. I'm going to share some topics. Some of the topics that I'm going to be sharing could be quite obvious to a few esoteric and small groups, but on the other hand, a lot of the topics I'm going to talk about could also sound really weird and alien. So yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of just getting into this series and sharing some of the things and being open to discussion as well. So further ado, that's what I'm going to be doing. In this quick intro, I'm going to be just talking about that exact thing, and then also talking about how I really feel about him, in terms of that he wasn't a guru, he wasn't somebody that was trying to change the world or change people, and he was really just an entertainer, and that I really regard him as that. I think a lot of the things he studied and that he brought to the Western world was and has been super valuable, and still very much to this day that so. But he was a flawed human, and he had alcoholism issues and relationship issues as well. So he was a beautiful, flawed human being. So yeah, looking forward to doing this series.